See if I can fuck my shit up. No. Again, see, I tried to Windows search to open Hamachi, the thing that is open on my computer all the time that I want to use. But instead of clicking on the desktop, I typed it into Windows. Instead, I opened Bing and searched for Hamachi.
Microsoft.
Q Microsoft. Know what you're doing. Right, should now be in the server.
That's the advantage of me having a CPU that's literally 10 years old at this point, and it's just about the only part of my computer that I haven't replaced. But Windows doesn't ask me to upgrade because it doesn't think my computer's good enough, which I'm fine with.
You're not fucking worth it, mate. You're not worth it. Right, I have. So what? Now I use the Morrowind multiplayer icon you gave me.
I hope so, as long as I didn't make a shortcut that was wrong.
No, it's opening.
Oh.
It's loading the area. I can't tell yet if it's got the new graphics or not.
Speak.
What's my name?
Hey.
Okay. Good news. I'm here.
Bad news.
Oh no. That's one of the new orc faces. Sick.
Nice.
The wild textures look a little off, I think.
Well, next time I come over, I'll leave the server running on my end, and we can see if you.
I mean, the clothes. I think the clothes and the faces have worked.
That's good.
But the environment is not looking as pog.
Okay, so let's recap. Hang on, we had our drink. We are.
I bought 300 different throwing stars to start leveling up my marksman.
Oh yeah. Don't forget, we can always goon on that. What are they called? Hunger, the Daedra. At that Legion fort. I can't remember. Buckmoth, I think, or maybe Moonmoth.
It was Moonmoth.
We can always goon on it from a distance just to level stuff up.
Oh shit! Yeah. We worked out we can just lure it into a place where we can endlessly attack it with a weapon of our choice.
Yeah. Well,
nice.
As long as we're not within melee range. I think we're here to find some people, some agents Caius wanted to put us in touch with, or informants rather.
Yes, we are. Not really clear.
Let's go hunting.
The fight in the Daedra on the roof was like, dink, your spear skill's improved. Dink, your spear skill's improved. And then you fall off the edge. Dink, I diagnose you with dead.
But I think what's weird is that you can improve at using spear, for instance, even if it's not a silver spear, so you're not actually hitting it, and it doesn't even use up the durability because you're not hitting it.
You're not dealing damage, but you're making contact. Oh my god, the human faces look so much better.
What brings you here?
What the hell?
Yeah, it helps.
Okay. If that's the only, even if that's the only mod that's worked, that's well worth it, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think clothes and faces are better, but the wild textures haven't taken, I think.
Okay. Do you have grass and things like that here, or not?
No, it's just plain green ground.
Okay, we'll have to look into that.
Okay.
Oh, I think you need to put an extra command in Open Morrowind for grass to show up, so that'll be why. But the world textures should be showing up for you. I'll have to look into why they're not.
I can't remember exactly what the wild textures of this place look like, in fairness, because we only just got here.
Okay.
So maybe it is improved and I'm just not seeing it. Actually, yeah, no, it is a little better, but it's more Oblivion and less Skyrim.
We could try textures that are a little more markedly different, just to see if we can get it to work. But yeah,
I'm thinking maybe it did work.
Yeah, it could be that a lot of the textures here are quite stretched because they're quite large buildings. But if we go to somewhere like, I don't know, Seda Neen, you should be able to see the difference. Anyway, it's a brand new day.
I think hang on. I think it's because I need to go in and set the graphics levels up to high again.
Oh. Yeah, I reckon your computer can handle that.
Probably. Can I go if it maintains the 16 to 9? Can I go to the 3840 times 2160? I don't think I've ever seen that the thing go so high on my screen before, but it maintains the 16 to 9 ratio.
I guess you can try it and see what happens. I think that would be... I assume your monitor is just 1080p.
Yeah.
It's probably... That's downscaling. So I think it renders a ridiculously large image and then just compresses it to fit it on your screen, so...
Yeah. Okay, well, the water texture is also taken. So I think maybe the wild texture did take, and it's just these quite plain stone walls.
Oh yeah,
They're
hang
not
on a
supposed
sec.
to have, like,
That's
bricks or
weird. It's
anything.
changed for me as well.
But wait, did me doing something in the menu change things for you? That's fucked up.
Wait, hang on. I'm just going to look at the water. That's the water... Oh no, the water looks good in the ocean, but it just doesn't look great in this fountain. That's weird. Maybe it's just because it's very shallow? Maybe it's using its own sort of independent texture. Oh, I forgot. Fire is real in this game and actually burns you.
Whoa, dude. New fire just dropped.
Yeah, boy. Alright. I guess it's time to head into Vivec proper.
I mean, the Ordinators still fucking drip. Look at this shit.
They're pretty intimidating, yeah. No doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, let's head into Vivec proper and remind me of the names of our informants again. Obviously, in the continuity of this story, I know who we're looking for, because it's only been one night. But in the real world, it's been a week, and I don't remember shit.
Well, with my speech being like 4 or something, I should also be borderline illiterate, but we're looking for a Khajiit Thieves Guild operative in St. Ohms, called Adherania, an Argonian in the Foreign Quarter at the Black Short Corner Club, and Mera Milo at the Hall of Wisdom in the Temple compound. She's a Temple priestess. I guess. Well, let's head in and see what we find. I'm going to take my helmet off because I think it'll look a bit more civil in a city. You may wish to do the same because we literally cannot see you at all under the bone mold helmet. I might just reconnect on Discord because I can't hear you at all. Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, I think maybe I'll go a little blades hidden and face showing, maybe, for interrogating priests.
Yeah.
Maybe let's try and keep it a bit more professional.
All right. Let's head in.
Just stop for a sec with your helmet off. Respect. The ponytail haircut looks decent, actually.
Yeah, the ponytail is really underrated, actually.
I mean, the mutton chops are still weird.
You think?
It's just kind of weird that you clearly you shaved your hair down to the top of the mutton chop and around the base of the ponytail, but then left the rest of it.
Does look pretty funky.
I mean, who am I to talk? I've shaved all of my head except the samurai top knot, which doesn't even make sense. Why have I got a samurai haircut when my backstory is that many years ago I was Chinese?
Long ago.
Oh, no, sorry. I became naturalized Japanese. Obviously. I also forgotten my shortcut for walking slow. Oh, there we are. Yeah.
Actually, there's a shortcut. There's a way to hotkey things, but I forget what it is. Oh, F1. I should definitely
I
do
love
that.
this dude's hat. And belt. This dude's got some drip.
I see you walking around me.
No, you can't. I'm practicing my sneak. You see nothing.
Oh, does toggle sneak work for you now?
Yep.
Nice, nice.
This is the walk I do when I'm intimidating a suspect. See? This dude doesn't know what to think.
Yeah, I see that.
I'll tell you what though, this guy must have some absolutely ripped legs, because I'm not moving him one bit. You'd think I'd be sending him backwards, I mean at least like a little.
Alright, I've bound all my quick slots now. Oh yeah, that's much better.
Oh yeah, I need to do that at some point as well.
Yeah, it's F1 if you want to bring up the menu, but
I'll work it through later. The whole point of our setup is that you take all the damage in fights while I hang back and switch my inventory up.
what's unfortunate is that you can't unequip it by tapping it again.
Oh yeah, that'll be way better.
Although, I guess I can unequip it by equipping a two-hander.
The extra
but it re-equips it when I put it away. Ah well. Alright.
Oh, while we're here, I gotta mosey up to one of the big time schmucks at the Vivec guild of mages, don't I?
Oh yeah, that might help.
I've got to apologise for that one time I dared to cast a spell in the mages guild.
Oh, I have fallen through the world.
You fell through the universe. Wow.
I'm gonna have to look into that. That's not supposed to happen.
Oh, are you also going for a swim? Because I'm currently swimming. Hey, buddy.
Did you fall in after? Oh, okay.
What's up?
Okay.
You know, I'm a never leave a man behind. You know, I'm a cup. Unfortunately, we can't seem to leave the premises.
If you open the console and type in TCL for toggle collision.
Okay.
Don't forget to turn it back on once you're through.
I've seen that's just TCL again.
Yeah. Right. Let's definitely look out for that. I'll need to look into what caused that.
The ultimate trapdoor, my dude. Just dropped us through a hole in reality. What the fuck?
That was interesting, to put it mildly.
Okay, well, let's avoid that column. Let's not go anywhere near that column again. Yeah, no, dude, the textures have updated. The paving is definitely way too...
Oh,
I looked at the paving too closely.
That's weird. I'm walking in the same area, and oh, I see. There's a tiny gap.
Yeah.
All right, well, toggle collision and just walk back up there. Like, there's no need to take the long way around. Okay, well, you just got to remember to jump in that area.
It's okay. I'm sprinting. I'm Officer L sprinting up through the earth.
There's there's a tiny gap that you can't even. Can you even see it? Yeah. Well, basically, it's there.
Where?
Where I'm jumping, essentially.
I can't see a gap in the texture, but I mean, I gotta trust you. It's there.
I can't see the gap, but it's just along. It's along this line that I'm jumping over. And to prove it, if I go here, goodbye.
Oh, so it's literally like the don't step on a crack. Oh, I see. Whenever I walk across that line, my character dips down suddenly for a sec because he starts falling for half a second.
Yep. Oh, you're actually going fast enough that if you're running, you can...
Can I say the powerful...
Oh, no, yeah, you can do it if you run, but if you walk, you fall into it. Wow, okay, well, that's important to keep in mind.
Can I say the powerful T-pose energy of the pose you use?
Goodbye.
Have a look at me coming up. The powerful... The energy is just like... You stay in like a constant jumping animation.
Oh, yeah.
Where did you go? Where do I need to be climbing up
Ascended.
to? Yeah. Behold, yeah, ascending.
Well, let's hope it's only on this canton and not on the others. And let's head up to the top.
Alright, see you there.
Absolutely spooky. It's like a fucking sleep paralysis demon.
A approaching you at 3 a.m. Yeah.
Away with you, devil.
Right. There we are. I'm restored to, well, I was going to say normal, but as normal as I get.
Alright. I'm going to sprint over here and see if there's another dip. Yep, there is. Okay, watch it. There's another one here.
Right, so we have to sprint around all the cantons constantly, because if we ever walk...
No, I think it's only at these doorways specifically, these arches.
Okay, it must be something weird about the texture.
Yeah, well, it's the mesh, but yeah.
Yeah, none of the gaps are large enough. We'll just have to slightly incongruously sprint around the cantons, I guess, just to be sure.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, we'd want to sprint anyway, because it's quite tedious getting around otherwise.
The whole city is one of these giant pyramids. Or the city is contained within several of these pyramids.
Yeah, I'd say that's actually one of the weak points of Morrowind city design is Vivec is hell to get around, and I think what happened is that they largely copy-pasted it for each canton, but then, then they like wrote it into the law that like, oh yeah, even the citizens get confused, and it's like, yeah, or we could just make a nicer city.
Yeah, I mean, my dude, as long as no one's asking me how often I get to the Cloud District, I'm okay.
Yeah, no one asks that. It's rest easy. I believe this would be the Mages Guild, so...
Right, let me go in. I have an expensive belt, some coins, and a lot of throwing daggers, and if that's not enough to negotiate my way back into the guild... I mean, I don't know what to talk... I don't know what to say. It's usually the person by the door who's the most important, right?
That's usually the receptionist in most cases.
No, it's Tribonius. I want to speak with Archmage Tribonius.
A classic.
Tribonius. More like these. Oh.
She ain't no Tribonius.
Well, I need to talk to him about these crimes.
Who perpetrated these crimes? Joe? Joe Mama.
Joe Mama. Oh, look how glowing this dude's outfit is. You can tell this dude's got Archmage written all over him from over here.
Look at this dude. He's pretty swagged out. There's no doubt about it.
Can you see like the spell effect constantly on his armor?
I can't actually.
Oh, on my thing, his whole robe is constantly like rippling, glistening like it's made out of oil.
That's pretty cool.
It's got like it's enchanted, the kind of summoned armor effect. Yeah, you're not seeing that?
No.
Damn. That's how I knew he was so magic. I mean, this lady here's got the like. I prefer the. Oh no, it is a guy. Or is it? I can't tell. They're just very angry. He had like a fancy, like the royal red robe. I was like, maybe it's him. And then I look over here, and this guy's literally lit up like it's fucking Daedra Christmas over here. And I'm like, this has got to be the guy. All right. I would like to make amends, please. Well, of course, we value your membership as much as any apprentice. Right? Reflect on my failures. Time heals all things. In a week or two, I'll be an apprentice in good standing.
He's chill. We like him.
I'd like to join the Mages Guild. I am a member of the Mages Guild, though not a member in good standing. I'm not sure this...
So you remember, but you're suspended, and he told you to wait a week or two, and...
They took my gun and my badge. God damn it! Oh, I tried to butter him up. He doesn't like butter. Damn it. Well, I should have known not to rub butter on a vegan. That's my bad. Okay, so making amends in this case. Okay, so whatever my transgression was, it's minor enough that I literally just have to wait a couple weeks, and then I'm booted down to apprentice instead of journeyman. Yep. I can take that. Right.
I'm going to ask him for duties.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we ain't got other shit to be getting on with. So.
Well, he told me to find out about the disappearance of the dwarves. As you do. It's a simple task, surely. Just go to some ruins and find out what happened to them. Maybe some people here in the Mages Guild.
I'm a detective. This ain't a missing persons case, bro. This is a missing species case. You're giving this to 2 random people?
Well, if you think about it,
sir.
if you think about it, there's so many people missing. Surely there must be loads of clues.
They've got to be so easy to find. Like,
I don't know if you can hear it, by the way.
They all got kidnapped by the same dude. They're all just in one house.
Must be a pretty big house. Although I guess it doesn't the ceilings wouldn't have to be very high.
Exactly. You could fit twice as many in per floor. Just they'd stand on each other's heads.
Although classic lore moment. Oh, actually, the dwarves are only called that because they lived underground. They were actually as tall as us.
Wait, really?
I think so. I think it even says that in Skyrim somewhere.
I mean, they're not called dwarves, right? They're called Dwemer. Like,
Dwemer.
Their whole vibe, their whole fantasy vibe is dwarf. But it's not like anyone ever actually says they're short, right?
No, yeah, they're.
You got to presume at least like that they would make their centurions, like the robots that look like dudes. You've got to assume they would base them on Dwemer, and they were like the same height as all the other humanoids.
Well, they could be compensating something, but
No. If you make a guardian construct that like roams your halls as a football/police officer, you're probably gonna base its appearance on your people, right?
It would stand to reason.
Stands to reason they're probably just another species of elf.
And if you meet one, you can ask him.
I mean, they got to be a species of elf, right? They got the old mer suffix.
They are a species of elf. And we get to find out a little bit more about them as part of the main quest, actually. But anyway,
so if I find them, this will be the biggest missing persons case in my career, and it'll prove I'm not racist, and they'll have to let me back on the force in Cyrodiil.
To a minimum of 1 race.
Exactly. They know I like my own race because I like me. This will prove I like at least 2 races, and I'm working with an orc. Bonus points. So
some of my best friends are orcs or Dwemer.
They'll know I'm good at crimes, and I like at least 3 races. That'll get me back on the force in Imperial City.
I mean, as I always like to say, I'm not racist. I hate everyone.
Even yourself, especially myself.
Yeah, boy. Right.
Well, I ain't made amends yet, bro. I ain't got these deets. What are the deets? Where are we looking?
I guess we should look for a bar nearby who might be able to direct us to the people we're looking for.
Wait, I'm looking at my journal. I'm taking a look at your case files. I'm looking at your notes here. He literally just said, "Tell me what happened to the dwarves." No clues, no leads. Just
he did say maybe ask people around the Mages Guild.
He just said he just came to me and was like, he just came to you and was like, "Hey, bro, I will give you no clues. Please solve one of history's greatest mysteries."
Yep, he did do that. It do be like that. Oh, hold up.
Outlander,
Supplies.
Oh,
I'll give you a couple of fortified magicas. And wait, hang on.
Okay, just slip into me under
Which
the
ones
table.
do we want? Let me try and theory craft for a sec. I guess. I guess fortified magicka makes more sense for you to have, and restore magicka makes more sense for me to have because I can't naturally restore it. I've popped it down here by the door.
Murky buckets. I mean, I'm just going to stand between. I'm going to wait till he's looking. Okay, there we are.
Oh no, they're for anyone to take.
I'm not a member of the Mages Guild. They're probably not for me to take.
Oh, I see. I should have brought them outside then. What's this?
It's fine. I waited till she was looking away. Don't worry.
That's a smith, although we're kitted out with most of the gear we want already. Oh, there's another fighters guild.
I love that despite the textures looking so much better, I love that they're still doing the weird ass tabaxi run.
Yeah, I'm not so sure what's up with that. The Argonians and the
Argonians and the tabaxi all walk like they just shit their trousers and they're having to run home to get a new pair.
Yep. The
It's like I saw the animation on the base model, but it's even better when the model is now high res. Like,
if you really want,
no, I don't want to fix any of the janky animations.
no, I was going to say, if you really want a tough start, players the Khajiit or the Argonians, because they can't wear humanoid boots
What
or
was
helmets.
that?
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, it's real rough for them in this game. In addition to the fact that the Dunmer systemically consider them slaves.
Ooh, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's also not great.
Like, technically, under the Imperial rule, they can't have them, but the Telvanni can, because they're very powerful wizards who don't give a shit.
Right, my dude.
It's pretty yikes. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a cliff racer constantly screaming outside my window. It's great.
No, I can't hear it.
Okay. Yeah, no, there's one angry seagull. I think he's like a juvenile seagull, although frankly all seagulls are juvenile delinquents. But
Apparently,
he can't fly very well, and I think he's just screaming for his mum, like as though she would be able to help. Also, like as though she would care.
This fucked me up the other day. You know, seagulls can live to be 30.
Damn.
If you want something,
There's
now's
seagulls
the time.
out there that were in the 90s, my dude.
There may be seagulls out there older than us.
There's some fucking seagulls who remember the Backstreet Boys, not when they were back all right, but when they first arrived.
On the street.
That's fucking crazy.
They were just the street boys back
They were
then.
just the Street Boys at the time. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Right, we can visit the Fighters Guild, or we can visit...
They were there, Ben. They might know who let the dogs
If you
out. You
want
know,
something, now's the time.
it's crazy.
Is that... Did the Backstreet Boys come up with that?
That's not the Backstreet Boys. It's just a song of the same era. Yeah, no, that was actually the Backstreet Boys. They just put on those accents for the whole song.
I wish it would say if stuff was stealing. There was 4 gold in there, and I almost took it. A steel
Like, there's some
staff.
decent weapons here, but if I take it, will it just...
It will absolutely count as theft, I'm 90% sure.
Yeah, I ain't getting kicked out of no more guilds.
Let's talk to this...
How do you do?
Ma. Got any...
Hey, what's up, man?
Someone in particular? No, that's just generic information.
So I'm looking for Joe.
Yes.
So, it's a missing persons case. Have you seen my friend, Bofa?
Ooh. This guy wants a juice door feathering that he said he was supposed to get from Ranez Yenith, but he hasn't delivered. So I guess we can bring that to him.
It's time for some street justice.
He's in the Hlalu Canton Plaza. Okay, so if we head over there, or if we happen to head over there, then we can have a look out for that. But in the meantime, let me actually check how much gold I have. A fair bit. Got any deals?
I gotta save up my gold for when I'm allowed to buy spells again.
Oh,
Because I need to
not-
buy some. I need to buy some low-level spells of all the schools so I can actually have a chance to cast these. I did the classic thing of, well, the Morrowind and onwards thing of spending all my gold on like the best spells from the schools I'm interested in, and the Morrowind system means that I actually can't cast.
Yeah,
it.
you
It's
actually
like,
do require skill to
Yeah.
cast things in Morrowind.
It's weird. You can, well, I mean, you require a skill to cast, to like learn and cast a spell in Skyrim. But, you know, once you have the spell, you always cast it. Here it's the other way around. Like, I can buy this spell even when I don't have a dick's chance in hell of casting it. And then it's just
Yeah.
in my inventory for ages with like a 3% chance to go off. It's kind of a cool system. But
I like the Morrowind system more.
Yeah, I would've.
Yeah, I like the Morrowind system more, but like most things in Morrowind, it's incredibly archaic, and you have to know what it means when you're buying it. Whereas they
Yeah,
could have
yeah,
made it
yeah.
more accessible by saying, at your rank, you have this chance of casting it.
Yeah, like in the window when you're buying spells from a mage or training with a mage's guild person, they're not just like put your current chance to cast it thing in the sidebar so you can let that weigh into the cost.
Exactly. What I do like about Morrowind, though, is that the amount of stamina you have also affects your... or the percentage of stamina you have affects your chance to cast it as well, because that makes sense.
Oh,
If you're
really?
out of breath, then
Yeah. It's
probably
like old
wouldn't
school.
cast spells well.
It's like old school D&D where like you have to make a check to cast spells, like if you're particularly tired or if you're in the middle of running or basically doing anything that would require some kind of physical exertion at the same time. You got to do a check to see if you successfully cast the spell.
Yeah, makes sense. Alright, let's head back outside and go to one of the lower levels. That's another oversight. You can't go to the lower levels without like exiting and
Oh, so you have to go
going
out,
back in.
You have to go to the outside layer and then up
Yeah.
and down.
Oh, actually, I
rather
think we can
than
go in here.
Between layers.
The waste works. Now we just want to find, well, an Argonian called Hulia. Unfortunately, this isn't her. Oh, but we can ask her.
Yeah, she might know. Hey, there's someone in
She's a member of the
particular.
Morag Tong, apparently.
Oh yeah. She's part of the criminal syndicate the Thieves Guild is currently having a disagreement with, right?
I see. No, I think that's the Kimona Tong.
Is it Tonga just like
I think it's
Or
the
like
equivalent of
master.
guild in Dunmer.
I guess it's like the equivalent of that's a triad or whatever. Like a mafia. Not the whole mafia, but like in each individual mafia is a Tong.
Yeah, I think triad is actually quite a good translation. The Kimona Tong are essentially violent thieves guild, and the Morag Tong are legal executioners that can execute anyone if there's a bounty on them.
Like the haircut over here. Legal executioners. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, let's look for the Black Short Corner Club as well as... Man, there's a lot of extra detail that's been added.
I keep getting distracted because I keep finding like people with cool face tattoos or interesting haircuts that weren't in the base game.
Yeah, no, I'm also interested in it because I've actually never played with this mod specifically.
Okay.
I've played with... Well, I've played Vanilla, I've played Tamriel Rebuilt, which adds a ton of extra content, and Rebirth doesn't really add extra content, but it makes the original experience like way more detailed. There's more landscaping, you know, so there's additional NPCs, things like that.
Oh, we got to ask about St. Olm's Canton. That's the place where Adir and I was hanging out. Is that where we are?
No, we're in the foreign quarter right now, which is why there's tons of foreigners.
Yeah. On the phone call. Okay, we need Hilia here, and Adir and I was. Oh, Adir and I was the Khajiit in a different canton.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So we're looking
looking for the corner club right now.
There can't be that many Argonians. Oh, this dude's got your haircut and your mutton chops.
Hey, and my ponytail. I guess it might be on the lower level.
Mm-hmm. Let's split up and look for clues.
All right.
Police, open up.
The lower wasteworks. Oh, there's a bar down here.
This is where they work below the waist, if you catch my drift.
Oh, and I increased my acrobatic skill. Hey, look at that. That was smooth.
I just broke my fucking ankles.
I'm sure you impressed her very much. You can ask out a bartender. That never backfires. So then it's hella awkward because she doesn't like you coming onto her. She just won't serve you drinks.
What's the worst she can do? Spit in my drink? That's what I was after, dude.
Oh shit, hang on. Hold up.
It took a while for you to process that.
Go on. Wait a minute. I believe it may be down here where I saw some signs that somehow I know how to read. This is an apothecary. This is an alchemist. And oh, this is Jobasha's rare books, so I guess we can try here. That's one of the places she might be.
If not, aren't there some books we're supposed to buy about?
Oh yeah, good shout.
I thought this was going to be a bookseller, but it's just another policeman hanging out in the corner. Alright, well, good to know the bookshop has security.
Well, they are rare books.
This is Jabasha. Does she have any good books? Tome of Mysticism. What the hell? Fortify skill mysticism 10 points for 3,600,000 seconds.
Whoa. Hold up. What? Oh.
It's like a permanent 10 mysticism buff.
That's. I mean, it's very expensive, but that's pretty strong.
It's basically for 1,000 hours.
I was gonna say that's.
Whoa.
For the next 3 years, provided I keep the server up that long. So it's pretty permanent, I would say.
Holy shit.
Honestly, that's a surprisingly good price. It's not amazing, but it's pretty solid.
Isn't it? No, I mean, for 3,000 for permanent plus 10 to a skill, you kidding?
Well,
that's pretty
which
big.
of us specialized in mysticism? Not me. No.
You have some mysticism. I don't have great mysticism, but I think it's all right.
No, my question is just: is it in your minor or major skills?
It's not in either actually.
Okay, it doesn't really matter though. You can level whatever you like. It's just when you level the things that you're good at, you also slowly level up. Whereas your miscellaneous skills don't contribute to that. So actually, some meme skills like
Oblivion.
Wait, let me check. Let me double check my diary and see what the books were that we were supposed to buy.
Let's compare notes.
It doesn't actually say.
What was that?
No, I think he was talking about the bookseller in. I think he might have been talking about the bookseller in. What was it, Balmora?
I think no, I think he meant any bookseller, and this guy sells almost every book because he's a rare bookseller.
I know. I think he might have meant the one like in the local town, and there's probably a different dialogue option that's just like, so what about those books Caius wanted?
Oh, maybe that's possible. In any case, maybe we can get what we need to know from Julia or the others themselves.
Oh, this one's fronting up with a cup.
It's a guy.
It's all the same for mine. I know it's not 5 months anymore, and being gay is illegal again.
Hey, no, I've got a classic saying for you. It's not classic, I made it up. If you bat for both teams, you score more points.
Let me tell you, friend, that is not the case.
It does make the game a lot more complicated, but...
I got our mark.
Hey!
This
What's the word?
is new. I can tell.
Word app. What's he saying?
Oh, sorry,
Or
I thought you were
she.
speaking to him.
No.
Says, yes, Laarj Gro-Hyuge. I simply wish to go to my friend's bookstore, but these troublesome fools are trying to threaten me. They hate my race, and I think they are spoiling for a fight. Perhaps you can speak with them and persuade them to leave alone. I don't know why I'm putting on a Khajiit accent rather than an Argonian one. I would have to burn my throat out to get an Argonian one. This one warns you. I warn you, say the wrong thing and they may attack us both. Okay, it sounds like a job for you. I know you tend to escalate rather than diffuse, but I will definitely fuck it up with my let's see, my speech skill of 8 actually now. But I'm sure yours is still a lot higher.
Will we travel together? Yes. Please follow me to Jabash's rare books. Let's go.
No, you've got to speak to the troublesome fools first.
Oh.
That's why
Oh, here are the troublesome fools.
Yes.
But they're just in the bar with us?
Well, yes, he was saying that... Well, I guess he didn't specify it, but it was implied that there were some people right here spoiling for a fight. Be very careful not to use anything with AoE, and don't hit anyone except the ones we're going for.
No, I'm just throwing some certain stuff.
Okay, looks like we got them all.
Why do you
Although it's pretty intense for a bar fight.
The dude
See if
just
they
said,
had
walk
anything.
with me to my
Oh.
bookstore. Now, I assume we were going to be attacked on the way.
Steel throwing
Fuck.
star, so you be careful because you just threw one.
Oh, did I?
Okay, well that was pretty awful.
Well, you know, sometimes these criminal scum, you gotta...
The bartender didn't even bat an eyelid. He doesn't give a fuck.
Fresh.
This must be a real rough fucking joint. Okay. Yeah, then. I will follow you to Jabash's Red Books and we will speak further there. Okay. Come on.
Quickly, Outlander.
This dude is just standing on top of 2 corpses, ice cold.
Dunmer's Morrowind's a hard place. Vvardenfell's even harder because it's literally just the island around the volcano. Is he alright? Did he...
We went through one door and he got lost. Come on. Please follow me.
He might be bugging out because we both told him to follow us. I've told him to stop following me.
Come on. Good boy. Good lizard.
Where are you going?
He just doesn't want to seem to... He really likes that poster.
Alright, let's say no. Let's both say no, don't follow me to him.
Okay. No, you should wait here for now.
Okay, now I'll try.
Oh, he
Oh,
just
he
followed
follows
you.
me
He
in.
went back inside. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that seems to have
okay,
fixed him.
So I'll bring up the rear. I'll make sure he keeps following. I'm trained to help witnesses get to court. Hey, move out of the way, lady. Hey, we're walking here. Okay.
Oh, when he started sprinting, that was a sight to behold. Oh yeah, he can
Quite
sprint if we go quickly. All right,
Oh.
that's good. That's
Weirdly terrifying, actually, the animation when he starts sprinting.
good. Oh,
Okay.
yes, thank you very much. We should be free from distraction here. Now, God, let me just drink some water.
I'll grill the suspect, don't worry.
Please do.
To understand the Nerevarine cult, you've got to understand the history of the Ashlanders. Nerevar means something very different to the Ashlanders than what he means to the Dunmer of the Great Houses. You should also know about the persecution of the Nerevarine and the legacy of the false incarnate, because the cult is at the heart of the ancient conflict between the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Great House Dunmer. Here's a summary for Caius, but ask your questions and I'll answer in detail. Right. We're Ashlanders, so I'm guessing the great houses are the people in cities, and the Ashlanders are your basic nomadic tribesmen.
That's right.
The Ashlanders hate the House Dunmer, who've become soft, and have abandoned traditional ancestor worship for the gods of the tribunal. Okay, so they've gone over to the imperial cult and all that. The Ashlanders hate Outlanders, who invaded and stole their land and forced them to live as subjects. A reborn Nerevar who could drive out the Outlander invaders, destroy the worship of the tribunal, and restore the traditional life and faith of the nomads would be a very popular hero to the Ashlanders. Right, let's ask about persecution of the Nerevarine. Temple treats the Nerevarine prophecies as heresy, and the temple imprisons and executes heretics unless prevented by imperial law. But since the cult is hostile to the Empire often does not interfere when the temple persecutes the cult. Ashlanders hate the temple, and particularly the Ordinators, for their ruthless treatment of Nerevarine cultists. Well, I wouldn't want to be on the wrong side of the golden masks, that's for sure.
Yeah, so now you see why there's a guard in this bookshop.
Ah, right.
It's that kind of a system.
He's probably got to keep a lookout for who's buying weird books about the Nerevarine cult, huh?
Exactly.
Right. What's this false incarnate you're talking about? In the past, some have claimed to be the reincarnated Nerevar. Oh, there's one of these con men for every hero story, every missing persons case, every god, apparently. The most recent is known as Peak Star, a figure of legend among the Wastes tribes for the last 30 years. The temple says these false incarnates disprove the prophecies because they fail and come to nothing. But the cult glorifies rather than shrinks from contradictions, citing the appearances of failed incarnates as certain proof of Nerevar's coming rebirth. Okay, so these wackos think that the people who get it wrong are actually as prophets paving the way for the real one. I get that. Last question? Just a summary of the great houses, I guess. That's the last thing to click on. Modern Morrowind is ruled by 5 houses: Hlalu, Redoran, Telvanni, Indoril, and Duress. Their cultures defined by their roots in ancient Dunmer tribal clans and by later imperial influences from other Western cultures. Great House culture is only one of the native Dunmer cultures of Morrowind. The other is the Ashlander cultures. They're nomadic barbarians, untouched by imperial influence. Okay, well, I mean, that's a lot to be getting along with. But I'd say he's given us about all he can. Does he have his hands up in surrender to you? Also, to me, he's currently frozen jumping in midair.
Oh, no, he looks pretty normal to me.
I'm going to take a screenshot because he's just like jumping in midair and surrendering.
Try leaving the area and coming back in and seeing if it does anything.
I'm going to take a screenshot first. Move slightly further forward. And yeah, go. Yeah. He currently looks like he's dunking on you.
Come back in.
Yeah. Now he's normal.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. I'll send the screenshot later. He literally looked like he was doing a Michael Jordan dunk on your ass.
All right. Well, let's make our way to the next informant.
All right. So which canton would that be in?
St. Ohms, if I remember correctly. So who would know how to get to St. Ohms?
What's this about?
Whoa, okay, so I randomly spoke to this guy about the latest rumours, and he says, Have you heard of the High Elves? No, but seriously, he said 7 victims, here in Vivec, all with their throats slit. When it was just a few Outlanders killed, the Ordinators weren't making a fuss. But now they've had 2 of their own people with slit throats, they seem very concerned at the Hall of Justice. They're looking quietly for someone special to help. Anything that can kill 2 Ordinators before they can draw their weapons sounds like it will need special help.
Sith Lords are our specialty.
I feel like perhaps we should hold off on that, because do we look like we could take one of these boys?
I'm not even confident the 2 of us could take one of these boys.
Exactly.
Look at the helmet this dude
And we're
has.
looking to apprehend somebody who killed 2 of those boys.
Before they could draw their weapons.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Although they
even
may
if-
have been stealthing, of course.
Or they may have been, the Ordinators may have been far away from a pen and paper.
Okay, so... okay.
What's this regarding?
I've asked this lady about St. Ohms, because she is a savant, apparently.
Oh.
Anyway, she says... Oh, okay, she doesn't actually tell me where they are.
Vivec can be confusing for us, and we live here. Of course it can.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, exactly. It is confusing, yes.
Did they get a bunch of feedback from people like, I like the game, but how the fuck do I...
Oh, watch out here. Watch out.
Oh, watch out. Oh, the mystic framework of reality with a steel chair.
I have 1 potion of rising force, but I feel it would be a waste to use it here. Also, I'd have to wait for you to catch up, so...
I love that when I'm equipping throwing knives, it's got my ammo inventory, and then I'm just always holding one. Look at that. I'm just walking around holding a dagger by the point.
Wait,
Sick.
what? Oh, this is new, and you know what? I don't hate it, because walking around Vivec
shit.
is very annoying.
There's portals between the cantons.
Oh,
I
that's
guess
fucking lit.
That's way too convenient to have been in the base game. I'm guessing this is new.
Oh yeah, that's why I exclaimed, this is new. Oh, and you
Um,
just jumped. We were over there. Oh, that's cool. That's cool as heck. Oh, that's a really nice little feature.
Yeah, that is fucking superb. A+ to that. I was just looking out, like I was standing on the corner looking at all these other cantons, like, oh Jesus.
Well, in the original experience, you know, it's a late game kind of thing. It's like, oh, I can cast jump and jump really far now. But early on, it's an incredible pain in the ass.
Oh,
Well,
Thyssen
here there are
Canton.
bridges, so.
It says Thyssen Tom's Canton
Oh, perfect. Well, grab that.
on this here teleport.
Hey.
Oh, bus. Yeah. Alright, I guess we should head in.
Do we have any intel of where in St. Ohms he might be?
I suggest we can can't we just ask someone about, I'm looking for a particular person.
It's a Thieves Guild operative, so might not be the easiest person to find. Yeah, let's head in here and see if we can find a bar or something.
You know it'll just be another Khajiit, right?
Yeah.
It's like the Tong are all Argonians and the thieves are all Khajiits. I mean, they tell us not to racially profile in the service.
I was about to say.
What's the name?
Adiranir. Oh wait.
It is a
Funnily
Khajiit,
enough,
isn't it?
This guy's also looking for her. He says she's a
Oh.
friend. Well, I'll tell him that no, I don't know where we can find her.
I was asking you. She is a Khajiit, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah. See, you're not allowed to say this out loud because the liberal Imperial City media.
Well, I guess you asking. Did you go to the Farmer's Hall? I'll go to the Tanner's Hall.
Mm-hmm. Alright. We're looking for beach justice.
Alright, this guy doesn't know. No.
That's sneak. She'll be here in St. Olm's somewhere, or if the heat's on, she may not be parading around in public. Okay.
Yeah, my guy said the same.
What about you? Oh, they've all got exactly the same line to say. It's like they've all been paid to say the same line. Suspicious.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
That leads outdoors, not there. So farmers, that door down that way leads out. We want to go further in. She probably won't be in a bar or a meeting hall. If there's like a residences part, she's more likely to be hiding out in there, I think.
Right.
Let me go to this little court over here where the bookshop was. Yeah, she won't be in the tailors and dyers hall or the brewers and fishmongers hall. My instinct says she'll be in like
canal works, which are lower down here.
Well, let's check them out. Canal work sounds like a decent place for a thief to head out.
Ooh, I need to buy some Chinese.
I got a Khajiit.
I need to buy some Chinese ink because I need to finish some Morrowind posters I'm actually making, which are based on the. Oh, anyway, let's speak to this lady. My trade. This is a crack whore, apparently.
I've got a knife out. Just say the word and I'll.
No, I think she's just craving moon sugar. There's nothing more to it.
I told them to stop calling me moon sugar, but. You're not a Khajiit.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh, there's a trapdoor here.
She's
in
not
my
a
journal.
Khajiit, but it just so happens that she actually knows a thing or two. A census and excise agent has been prowling around the canton for Laarj, and this agent, whose name is Duvanius Platorius, has been showing an interest in Adiranir. So my guess is that while this census and excise agent is making his appearance, Adiranir will be hiding in the underworks. Swims pretty good for a kitty. Gets her inspiration from the census and excise, I reckon. Look for trapdoors down below the canal works level.
We got a trapdoor down right over
and
here.
You've already way ahead of us. You found it. All right, let's breach down. Oh, she's right here, it seems. Unless this is another Khajiit.
You saying they all look
I'll
the
let
same
you
to
talk
you?
to her.
Oh, it's her. It's our kitty. So Caius says to you, speak with a Divinir, and you have done this thing. You are speaking with a Divinir. But a Divinir will not... I'm going to make her into a 1920s mobster. The Argonian is going to sound like Khajiit, and the Khajiit are going to sound like this from now on. So Caius says to you, speak with a Divinir, and you've done this thing. You're speaking with a Divinir. The Divinir will not talk to you about the Nerovarian or the Sixth House cult. And because why? Because a Divinir is at this very moment very distracted by a nice census and excise agent who also wants to speak with her. You do not know this? They're the collectors of the Emperor's taxes and tariffs, you get me? And the Emperor's outlawed trade in many things, like Dunmer artifacts and ebony. A census and excise agent will enjoy being a pest about such things. For several reasons, an agent is not a Divinir's favorite person. You want a Divinir to help you make the bad agent go away. Okay, then maybe she tell you things.
Maybe I did it, maybe I didn't.
Maybe I did.
What
maybe
about
I
it?
Didn't. Hey.
Who says I have a mother?
We're dealing with Johnny Tightlips over here. Yeah, she ain't saying nothing. Okay. Well, looks like we're gonna have to do something about a fellow police officer.
Let's check out the storage room over here. That was looking a little sus. Little sussy. Oh, there's a rat.
Yeah, it's a rat.
Talk him before he... Kill him before he talks. Before he squeaks.
I mean, if nothing starts speaking, I'm definitely killing it.
Looks like we're clearing here, so we can rob this place blind. I'm gonna use a Restore Magicka and bust open this chest.
Damn, you bustin'.
Yeah.
Oh,
51 gold, I'll take that. And a steel claymore. You're gonna want this, my bud.
I don't think I have... Oh no, I do have long blades. Sick.
A silver throwing star as well.
One for emergencies.
Another. A lot of alchemy ingredients. A dire spark arrow. A mallet. More gold.
Ooh,
a steel daikatana, which I reckon will be better than the longsword. Let me just pile up the things I found for you.
Yeah, I got a bunch of potions.
Where's the arrow? Oh, I dropped the arrow. Where's... Oh, throwing star.
Yeah, it's a rat.
I'm taking all the alchemy ingredients because they might come in handy later.
Mm-hmm.
Also, in general, I can just carry more stuff, so I might as well.
Yeah, I ain't strong enough. Oh, red licking. Do you like licking?
Yeah, when it's alchemy ingredients, I just take the whole lot. Right.
Licking the balls.
I've looked in the rest of them. There's stuff you might want that I've put on the ground here.
Oh yes, a collection of edgy,
all of
literally
these.
edgy things. I think I already have a silver. Oh, I have a silver katana. This is a dai katana though.
Shinderu.
Shinderu. That Skyrim when you hit them with the sneak attack for times 25 damage or whatever.
Yeah, 30 if you have
one.
those gloves, and 15 I think if you've got a bow. Tits, this one's locked. But it's level 15, so I reckon you should be able to open it up.
Yeah, I reckon I got something for that. Hey, I reckon I got something for you and all. How you like that, huh? You like that, tough guy? He likes it. But okay, no, that's fine. I got it.
Oh,
it's the rat. He's squealing. Which I guess is what rats do.
no snitching. Oh, there's another one. Wait, hang on.
Hey.
Let me give this one the works.
Yeah. Work him over. See what he knows.
He's putting up one hell of a fight.
Damn, you don't want to go down easy.
Oh, whoa! You can actually do different kinds of punching animations. Check this out. If I do it while moving backwards.
Oh, you do a jab. Hey, but check
with
this
my
out.
other hand. No
I
less.
cast gun. Damn, that's tough.
It's because punching only does stamina damage, just like in real life.
So why are we saying? Why are we trying to kill the rat? We're the police in this equation. We're not the gangsters. So I guess we did just accept that we're a job to kill a
Some
policeman
nice
from a
silver,
gangster.
nice silver marksman weapons I got for you. All right.
Are you?
There you go.
Nice. I mean, my marksman's still pretty bad. That's why I'm trying to train it up. But
Yeah. Well, luckily it's one of the easier things to train up, purely because that might be something to come back to. Purely because.
Yeah.
Wait, let me see if I can scroll for that actually.
Yep. Cast your spell until you hit exactly 50.
I don't even have enough to cast it once. Okay. That was pretty successful.
Well, that's pretty good for just going into a random storage room.
Yep.
I guess we got to go see what we can do to get rid of that customs agent.
Yeah, probably best if you speak to him, seeing as I am clumsy with words at best.
You are dog shit.
Ah.
Okay. He was on this level, wasn't he? He was walking around the mezzanine.
I believe so. You check that side, I'll check this side. He's not over here.
The problem is his whole thing is he's also nosing around, so he could be anywhere. He ain't here. Human, right?
Oh,
Quite
here he
fancy
is.
outfit.
I found him. I'll hold him in place.
Where you at?
Apparently
Where you at?
not, actually. I can't hold him in place. He's just walking away. Back in the sort of central area. He's
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
yeah. I see him.
He's,
I see him.
he's trying to get on the good side of an ordinator.
He's assaulting a police officer. Get him! Oh, I'm talking to him. He's still just walking away.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a friend of mine, Adir, in here. Do you know where I can find her? Oh, I can tell her she just took a gondola to the mainland. Let's go. Oh shit, nice. What a disappointment. Thank you for your time. I was just heading back to the mainland myself. Maybe I'll run into her there. Hey, the sucker believed me. He is also heading directly for the door which we went through to find her, but you know, whatever. Ah fuck, I keep faking my ankles.
I know it because the music changes. By the way, yeah, I've been painting a bunch of these. These are.
Oh, these nuts?
Yeah. But yeah, some I got on FreeCycle a roll of yellow paper, like craft paper. Oh, this is the wrong side. It might be annoying to get to her from here, but we can.
It'll
we
be
can
an
try and make it
adventure.
work.
Look, there's more rats to stamp out. You see?
All right, I'll get the
Wanna
one on
try
this
it?
side. Level up my punching a little bit.
Wow, you cannot throw throwing stars for shit. Oh, I'm in the water. How do I get out? Let me out.
You have to swim until you find a ramp.
Cringe. Well, I see a deer near there. I'm just going to swim past the rat. He ain't got nothing on me, you see? Okay, this looks like it should be a ramp, but...
Alright, got him. Apparently, killing a rat a 20th of my size apparently takes a very long time.
I can't find a ramp.
Oh shit. I'm
Oh
sorry.
wait, no. Oh, is this a ramp? It could be. Okay. Oh no, he was waiting. You stinking rat. Yeah, but while you were studying cheese or something, I was studying the blade. Eat shit. Alright. Alright, let me talk to the suspect. Well, why am I talking like that? That's her voice.
Speak, friend.
So, you're the one Adivina must thank for getting rid of the annoying agent. Indeed, Adivina is very glad to see you. I'm very happy to tell a friend of my good friend Caius all about the Sixth House cult. Adivina knows nothing about the Nevervarine, but Adivina is happy to tell you that too, if it makes Caius happy. Ask away, friend Dunmer Thicc. Alright. The cult Adivina knows about, because it is about smuggling. Oh. Some smart smugglers are suddenly too busy for their old clients, because they got a new employer, the Sixth House, and they pay very well. But what do they smuggle now? Adivina doesn't know, because they're very secret. And this is odd, because these smugglers are always loud and bragging, and now they hush up like fat-bellied kitties full of sweetmeats. So they've taken over local criminal institutions for new kinds of crime that the old criminals don't know about. Well, I mean, that's one way to lower crime in your neighborhood. Not about new crimes.
So I guess the last one to speak to is Mera Milo in the Temple District. So I guess we should head back topside.
Hey, how you doing?
Telling me I should rest and meditate on what I've learned as well.
Me, I ain't learned shit.
Oh, would you look at that? We're at the Temple District.
How can you tell? Oh, because it's a big temple-shaped object.
Looks pretty temple-like.
What's the big floating rock? That is not compliant with safety standards, sir. That is, you can't park there, sir. Yikes. Oh, can I take this? There's a bunch of flowers here.
Into a bit of trouble. I don't think you can take the spear, alas.
Pretty sick. Why is she killing the bug? That's just why is she killing a perfectly good dog? That's rude. Alright, so who's the person we're talking to? Hey, how you doing? Faith, law, and justice. Walk on. Alright, go fuck yourself.
The ordinators are good fun.
Yeah, you don't want to talk to me, eh? Well, fuck off. Maybe I didn't want to talk to you. You think about that?
The freshest ingredients.
Who are we talking to?
Who are we looking for? I think there are several ministries here.
Yo! The game recognizes the Dunmer in my name as a hyperlink. So I can ask this dude about, like, one of the conversation topics is Dunmer. And when I talk to him, he says, I see by your outfit, Dunmer Thicc, your affairs have prospered. And it recognizes my name as a hyperlink for Dunmer information.
Nice.
Right. What if you just called yourself Nerevar? You spend the whole time with everyone like your name getting highlighted.
She's in the Hall of Wisdom.
Alright,
they're somewhere in the Temple Canton, but I think this is the High Fane?
Outlander, what do you want?
It looks feiny.
And high.
Speak
These
your
boys
names.
want something different. Okay. So maybe we gotta go further down. The Hall of Wisdom, you say?
Wait, where did you go? Ah, there you are. Might be one of these. That's justice. Let's see if the other one's wisdom.
It said faith, wisdom, and justice, right? That's what the ordinator said.
Oh, goodbye frames. I wonder what's going on.
So I've got to assume
This
more.
one's wisdom. Okay.
Okay. And what's the name of our person again?
Outlander.
I completely
Mera
forgot.
Milo?
So much time.
Although this guy
Mera
doesn't know.
Milo.
This guy ain't seen nothing. That looks
Yeah,
like
he
a
ain't
lady.
talking to you. These fucking steep ass ramps. What the fuck is this?
This is Delmain Helas. And she tells us that Maramilo works in the library.
Ah, the library was back here. I saw her
And
door
if
to
she's
that.
not there, we might find her in her private quarters. Her door is across from the canon officers here in the Hall of Wisdom.
Oh, a couple of police just came out and merged into one being. I think, yeah, the library is here.
All right.
Right.
Mathera.
Well, Miss Sadiran, Maramilo.
I'm listening.
Well.
Go ahead.
Oh, we might want to wait until the ordinator's gone past. Doopadoopadoo. Excuse me, I was just thinking about justice and how good it is.
And I was thinking about faith. Faith in law.
Yeah, those are good too. Yeah. Yeah. You know, anyway, I believe you were walking here. If you could just leave, yeah, that would be A+. You know, we don't want the trouble.
There is someone watching me.
I'll have a word with her. He won't suspect an orc is capable of
Yeah, I'll talk with him.
and that's smart. All right.
I'm talking with this guy, just saying carrots and peas and again while he looks increasingly confused.
She says
she
to
have to
follow
say?
her to the back of the library. We can't talk here because we're being watched.
Because of this, yeah.
Pretty much.
This
That
whole
said, she doesn't seem to
thing
want
right
to
now.
walk anywhere. Let's both leave and come back in, see if that helps. No.
Now she's just being harassed by a police officer.
What
Oh,
is
she
it
just
that is-
started to go down on her knees by reflex for a second.
Outland.
I guess she's
What
willing
do
to
you
talk to
want?
us here, actually.
Oh. Okay. Well, not for me, she's not.
Weird. I guess following is a little bugged, as far as I can tell. All right, I'll tell you. I'll read everything in alphabetical order.
Okay.
I'll start with drinking some water. Caius Casades. Caius is a dear friend. Like me, he admires the best traditions of the temple: charity for the poor, education for the ignorant, protection for the weak. He is a Westerner, but he has come to love our land and our people. But, like me,
he's
he
a weeb. He's a fucking weeb.
Shindo. But like me, he distrusts the arbitrary power of the ordinators, and like the dissident priests, he suspects the temple is hiding something. He serves the Emperor, but he also loves Morrowind, and he sees the failing virtues of the temple as a threat to Morrowind's political stability. I'll ask her about the dissident priests. The dissident priests dispute temple doctrine and are outlawed and persecuted by the temple. Ordinators arrest and imprison heretics, and the Empire cannot interfere. Progress of Truth, a book, lists their beliefs. In brief, they challenge the purity and divinity of the tribunal, suggesting their powers are sorcerous, not divine, and perhaps akin to the powers of Dagoth-Ur. They also condemn the arbitrary power of the Ordinators and accuse the temple hierarchy of self-interest and corruption. Then she's willing to speak about the Nerevarine cult. The temple worships Nerevar as a saint and hero, but the prophecies of his reincarnation are punished as wicked heresy. The Nerevarine cult claims the tribunal are false gods, hence the temple's persecution of the Nerevarine cult. A group called the Dissident Priests dispute temple doctrine on the Nerevarine prophecies. The prescribed book Progress of Truth describes their beliefs. If you get a copy for Caius Casades, that will tell him the things he needs to know about the Nerevarine cult. What about the
Sounds like
prophecies? As for the prophecies... Pardon?
Well, so it sounds like a visit to our friend Jobasta might be in order.
Damn straight.
Without an ordinator.
I
in
would
there.
suspect that book is not in the library here. The Ashlanders have a mystical tradition of interpreting dreams and visions as prophecies. These prophecies are recorded in verse and may be lost or garbled over the generations. But the dissident priests have collected many ancient prophecies of the Nerevarine, many of which they believe to be genuine. Collectively, these are called the lost prophecies of the Incarnate. One of these sacred missions of the dissident priests is the collection and study of these prophecies. And last but not least, I can ask more about the progress of truth. This book lists the disputes of the dissident priest with the tribunal temple doctrines. The temple has outlawed the sale or possession of the book, so it will be hard to find. We have a copy here. Oh, but because they're being watched by ordinators, it's a bad idea to read it. So it's bait, basically, having it here. A safer plan would be to search local booksellers. Some booksellers ignore temple bans on outlawed books for profits or for principles. Lastly, we can also ask about persecuted by the temple. Why does the temple persecute the dissident priests? Because attacks on the temple weaken the faith and leave the people defenseless against the influence of Dagoth-Ur. Faith is what strengthens the will of the believer against Dagoth-Ur's lies. Faith is the source of the divine power that sustains the tribunal in their battle with Dagoth-Ur. Since the Empire, some Dunmer have turned away from the temple. That's why Dagoth-Ur grows stronger, while blightstorms and monsters threaten the land.
Wow. So literally, it's for centuries. It's been people's faith keeping this god-killer demon dude at bay.
Yep.
And now that they're starting to lose faith, it's actually letting him in.
Precisely.
Damn. It sounds like these cultists are a threat to our national security and should have all their rights stripped away.
I think the tribunal would very much agree with you there. Lastly, we can ask her about being watched by ordinators, and she says, I do not care for temple politics, but I have read Progress of Truth, and it troubles me. I have friends, former priests, who have gone into hiding, so I am bound to come to the attention of the ordinators. I am careful, but I'm afraid. I'm no secret agent like you or Caius. Sooner or later, I too must go into hiding, if it is not too late. She says, when you return to Caius, tell him I am worried, and that if something goes wrong, I will leave a message under the agreed code word, Amaya.
My rights and duties.
I'm just chatting it up with my fellow police officers over here. Don't mind me.
That's cool. I'll fill you in out of earshot.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, faith, justice, laws.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Wait, let's start by seeing if we can't find Progress of Truth here. If we can steal it, then we can stop it from being bait as well. It's a double whammy.
And, oh, here it is.
Oh, you found it?
It's right here. Yeah. Straight up, first thing.
Okay, that's going to be hard to steal. I reckon we should try our luck with the bookseller. That's
yeah.
I mean, if you're able to sneak there, then maybe.
Wealth beyond.
How can I tell if I'm sneaking? Do I get the eye thing?
Yeah, no, you get the icon on the bottom left, but I think it's really not worth the risk.
You get the icon on the bottom left if I'm successfully hidden.
Yes, but there's a guy literally standing behind you, watching you directly, so I think it's not going to happen.
Alva, fucking piss off, dude. I'm gonna get my sneak on, you bitch. Yeah, no, this is that one's. Well, we don't know that's the only copy. Let's look around and see if there's any lonelier shelves with another copy of the same book. It could be one.
Well, I suspect there wouldn't be, because that would make it harder for them to watch over it.
Masera.
On a quick scan, it's quite a unique looking kind of book. I'll take a look at the shelves in the other room. Brief History of the Empire. Oh, there's a deed to somebody's house here. We could just take that. And there's a trading card worth 500 gold that was lying on a shelf in the other room.
Some of the lessons of Vivec are worth quite a lot.
Steal them. Okay, check these out, please. And then I'm going to go to Jabash's books and sell them. Do you think I could just take this trading card Vivec? Value 500?
Yeah, probably. I mean, crouch for good measure.
That is quite enough.
Oh, the answer is no.
I don't have 500 gold to pay the court. Okay, well, I'll distract these guys by going to jail. You try and steal the book. I
guess I'll try and steal the book just because it'll get me there faster. I'm gonna make a stash of all my gold in the library first, behind this curtain. Fuck it.
I mean, they didn't take any of my gold. It sort of feels like they should take the gold I have and then make up the difference, but...
Yeah, although I guess that would be quite awkward to code in. Alright, I'm hiding 400 gold behind that chair.
My god, the romantic tension between these two NPCs I've spawned in next to. They're just standing stock still and staring at each other.
Oh, I actually successfully stole it, because the Ordinators moved to somewhere where they couldn't see me.
I told you, man. I was distracting them by getting arrested. Fucking did it.
Whereabouts are you? Have you done your time?
Oh yeah, I did my time. 8 days of it in Azkaban. I'm an Ebonheart, so I'm pretty close to Vivec actually.
Oh, it must be a political thing because you're an outlander. They have to take you to Imperial jail. Must be right at home there, huh? Just used to being on the other side of the bars.
I'm a dark elf, you son of a bit. But yeah, I'm good. I can see Vivec in the distance, but I'll have to walk by land to meet you.
You can swim, I think. You should be able to see me on the... I can't see you. If you go near where the ships are.
I'm in the fort. Fuck's sake.
Okay, well I'm going to stand on the edge of the temple district, which you should be able to see when you're...
I can't get out. The gates are locked.
Oh
no, this one's...
But if you go, you should be able to go to the docks, which are not locked.
Oh shit! There's a ship from Skyrim here. It's got the Skyrim symbol on
Oh,
the
I
back.
can see you, just barely. You're a few pixels on my screen. I will jump. I don't know how long your render distance is. Can you see the temple?
I can just see. I can see the temple walls now.
I'm under the moon.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Okay. I'm swimming over. Alright. Well, I distracted them. And you got the book, so I guess we're good. What now? Back to Caius?
Yeah, I guess so. Although, what's the quickest way to get back to Caius?
Do Silt Striders go from Vivec to somewhere? We got here by
Oh yeah,
Silt
that's
Strider,
true.
right?
Yeah, let's go back there then. I'll wait for you to get up here.
Yeah. I'm coming. I hadn't done a swim in the what do you call this? The precinct exercise pool for too long. I don't know why the precinct has a pool. I could have just said the gym.
You could
But I
equally
said
say
precinct
you
now.
haven't done a swim since you set fire to a ship and had to jump off.
No. It's because we started hiring Argonian officers for diversity reasons, and they wanted somewhere they could rest. Hey, fuck you,
What
fuck you,
words
fuck
do
you,
you
fuck
have
you.
for me, citizen?
Yeah, I made a move half a step back. I'll take that as a win.
Alright, let's get to the level above, without falling off, of course.
Gotta say, if a quest at some point involves me putting a throw knife through the eye slits of some ordinator masks, I wouldn't sleep too badly from that.
Oh, I guess here maybe we should take the bridge, because these go diagonally. I understand why now, because it saves a fair bit of time if you're going that way. But, we're not going that way. So in due course we will get to see all these cantons. I mean, we can see it now if we want, but I imagine we want to get back to Caius stat. Actually, it might be quicker to just run this way and boop ourselves up.
You got to be really sure you're not going to miss that, Jim.
Yeah, I was thinking just that.
It's the classic, the classic shortcut from any video game. Where if I do this right, it'll save me 2 seconds, and if I do it wrong, it'll cost me 3 minutes.
Right. Let's be very careful here and see if we can jump into the water. We cannot. So let's
bet I
walk
can.
down sensibly.
I bet I can. Shoot. No.
I think actually we went the
that's
wrong
down.
way. We have to carry on this way. And not take the shortcut down. Alright, jump here.
I'm just find one of those magic bits in the universe where the gun falls away.
I do believe we may be lagging a bit.
It's fine for me.
Oh, okay.
Where's the silty boy? Oh, he's over the bridge here. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, we
this
can
is
actually
the dude in the cool hat when we first came in. Yeah.
Yes, we can speak to them and they take us around in the little canoes.
Oh, they take us around in gondolas.
Yeah. So
Ah, shit. Nice.
we actually should speak to them next time we're in Vivec because it's quite useful.
Yeah, probably costs money though, right?
Yeah, but it's pretty reasonable. It's pretty cheap.
Money can be exchanged for goods and services. And then the silt straddle platform is up over on this corner.
I believe so. What's this? The Prancing Quama.
Oh, this is a pub, I think.
Oh, we didn't go to this one last time.
Did we not have a drink here? Oh no, we didn't. This is different.
Go ahead, stranger.
All right.
Sounds just a farmer. I don't see no prancing. I need to visit the pawnbroker as well. I need to visit someone who'll just buy
We
all
make
my
a
sorts
special
of shit.
trip.
All
Just
right. Back to
say no
Balmora.
prayer.
Have you got enough gold?
Yeah.
Cool,
I got a few hundred. Not a lot, because I spent a lot of it on an irresponsible amount of throwing stars.
Oh, that's a nice sunset.
Except I'm a policeman, so my hands are the right hands. So any amount of throwing stars is actually a responsible amount.
Right, I'm just going to nip to the bathroom. I'll be back in a sec.
I go went upstairs and grabbed my phone. I think it's done charging.
So get on with it.
The prey approaches. Fresh game.
Where was the pawnbroker guy who would buy all of my stuff? Andrade's trade house. Oh no, this is the one with like 6 different kinds of merchant. Alchemist. Delicacies. I could see the outfitter. I could get some drip. Armorer. Nah. Look at this guy. Look at this prick. You ain't no ordinator. You ain't never ordinated nothing. What about you? Crippled scroll. No. You just a trader? What are you trading? Trade my
Alright, shit. I'm back.
shoot. Do you remember where the pawnbroker was? The dude who just like buys all your shit?
Yes. What are you trying to sell?
I've just got like a bunch of assorted random goblets and shit from leftover, I think, from the Dwemer.
Ah, okay. This
place.
way. Let's get
I
there
don't know
before
what to say.
sunset as well.
But it's still like midday.
Was
The
it?
world textures have definitely updated because there's like cloud effects that definitely weren't in the base Morrowind game.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be sunset soon.
Is it this one here? Oh, pawnbroker.
Oh,
Not
fuck.
level 50.
Looks like it already is.
Well, let's go talk to Grandpa first then.
Yeah,
But
makes
you know,
sense, makes sense.
Granddad will still be up because he stays up late watching Fox News.
Hitting that
And apparently,
crystal
he
sugar.
apparently stays up late watching Fox News and doing 1,000 press-ups.
1,000 press-ups and also hitting that crystal moon sugar.
Oh, and we got him the bongos as well. Basically, his neighbours must fucking hate him. Have you seen? I showed you, didn't I, the dancing scene in Morbius?
I believe so.
Yeah, he's just doing that. That's why he's constantly topless. He's just doing that dancing scene to himself, but like also playing the bongos at like 3 a.m. While Fox News goes off in the background playing an Alex Jones remix. Hey. If Mayor Meyer says I must have a copy of Progress of Truth, then I must have one. Go get a copy and bring it back to me. Buy a copy if you can.
Okay, I'll hand it over.
You can't? You've already got one.
For God's sakes, there's so much to read. Where can I...
I'm not sure I know where the... Sure, I must be sneaking from this guy, right?
Wait a second. Did you... Maybe one of us needs to have all the items. Because he wants the notes that Julia gave us.
Did I get notes?
You might have. Although you spoke to most of the people, so maybe I could just give you
yeah,
Progress of Truth.
notes from Helia. Yeah,
Wait,
just give me the book, maybe. I think I spoke
There you
to
go.
most of us. Discuss my orders. Okay, yeah, there we are. I have your report, and I'll make copies of your notes from Helia and the Progress of Truth. Give me time to read and digest all this. In the meantime, I'm promoting you to journeyman. Oh boy, we get tied. we get ranks inside the secret spy agency as well. Why? Okay. No, never mind. You're doing good work. Here's 200 more drakes. Nice bit of squeeze. Go out and treat yourself to a new pair of shoes. I was thinking there is a clothier in town. I might get some drip for when we're talking to suspects we're not interrogating. And go do some jobs in the guilds or other freelance work to keep your cover story current. Then when you're fit and rested, come back. I'll have new orders for you. Okay. We've completed the next phase, it looks like. What if I just rested for an hour and is bed?
Yep, I rested until healed, although obviously I don't regenerate magicka, so that's poopy. Every time I level up, I'm increasing my chance to resist magicka a little bit more, so that eventually I hope to have it high enough where it's pretty much guaranteed that if I absorb an incoming spell, it just raises my magicka and does nothing.
Nice. What time will... Oh, it's 10 a.m. now.
Remember, we can't fast forward time, it's all server side. So I guess we should do as he says and do some freelance fuckarooning. Let's see if you're back into the Mages Guild, because I think it went from the time that you...
Oh, yeah, and I spent 8
committed the
days in
crime.
jail. But as long as they didn't tell the mages I was in jail, maybe they'll think I was behaving myself.
Well, maybe I suspect the mages just won't care as long as...
Yeah, the mages are just like, hey, so what were you up to while you were gone? And I'm like, crime, but it wasn't magic crime, it was just regular crime.
Just regular crime.
And they're like, hey, my dude, welcome back.
I'm going to put on a more magey looking robe.
Hey, bada bing. Do I hear someone saying bada boom? No point talking to that dude. because he was always willing to talk to me even when I was exiled. But if I come down here, where is everyone? You orc lady, you were cool. You were always happy to talk to me. Here's the dead person still. She's got a bound boots and a bound helm on her, which are very, very good. And I don't know if I can just take those or not.
You can't because bound items can't be removed.
Oh, okay.
So what do you want?
Yeah, no, they're
something in particular.
they're acknowledging I've spoken to Tribunal, but it's still going to be a while.
I see, I see.
Okay. Well, fuck you then. Until I see you in a few days, and then we'll be friends. Just got to give them some time to get over it, you know. Make some rude tweets about me. So where was
Wait a
the
second.
pawn
While
broker
you're
then?
expelled, do you want to try and lockpick something? There was a level 15 chest that nobody's guarding because they all rushed downstairs to kill you.
Oh yeah.
See if you can sneak. And
Well, this one.
yeah, are you successfully sneaking?
This is just open, my dude.
No, the small one on the shelf at roughly eye level.
Oh, okay. See, I can't tell if I'm sneaking or not. There's no icon.
Yeah, there's no icon for me either. I guess.
Oh, no, hang on. There was an icon appeared for a second. Is that? An icon appears for like half a second.
It must be something to do.
I
I don't think it's worth the risk. It must be something to do with the lady that's upstairs.
Oh. No, I think it was you. Come back in and look at me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, come back in and look at me. Yeah, it's you. We turn off each other's
so
speak.
cool. Although I think it might mean.
Oh, okay.
I think it might mean that technically we can report each other's crimes. Possibly, I don't know. It depends how it's coded. So I'm going to look away.
If you reported my crime, if I got kicked out of the Major's Guild because you reported my crime, I swear to God. Lockpick success.
Okay.
What's in there? Some droog wax to wax your friends. So just a bunch of alchemy ingredients, basically. But
Okay.
shit, that's nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that might be why a lot of the time our sneak hasn't been working because we've been looking at each other, and we obviously count as people.
Maybe
okay.
there's some kind of faction system that I don't know about that we have to make ourselves known to be on
Or
the same
just
side
whenever
as each
someone's
other.
sneaking, just look in the other direction.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
If I got caught taking that ticket because you were looking at me. Okay, right. Where was the? Nothing's open again.
Ah,
It's all-
shit.
Everything's still locked up because time is weird.
In the base game, if you take something out of those chests, it's fine, but clearly here that is not the case. Let's see what my bounty is. Nobody's running after me, so... No, it's only a bounty of 60, which was the value of the item. We'll see what it impacts. Should be fine for now. At least
Where's the lock? How do we actually just wait for the shop to open? Well, yeah, I'll sell my can to this dude
It
here.
should be open by now, no?
Don't take too much time.
Oh, no.
I mean,
That's weird.
You'd have thought, right? Everything appears to be closed up.
I guess it should be imminent. Although, it's a bit surprising because it's like 10 AM, isn't it? Hope it's not bugged.
It'll be fine. I think. With no way to back that up. What do you mean you don't buy that item? It's a shield and you're an armorer.
Maybe he only sells weapons. I think it's the guy inside who's an armorer. He's a
Oh,
smith.
he's a weaponsmith. He's not an armorer. Oh, well, excuse me. Sorry, my metal is in different shapes. I don't buy that metal. Fuck off. I'm gonna have to call it there for now because I'm being called downstairs.
Okay,
for
fair
dinner.
enough. I need to put a pizza in the oven anyway, so...
Alright, well, good sesh. We
Absolutely.
worked out I'm not locked out of the Mages Guild forever. I got introduced to the cantons of Vivec, so that's good.
There are definitely some quirky things going on with relating to like NPCs and there being two of us, but I think
Yeah, but that's part of the glorious nature
Exactly.
of trying one of these mods.
it
right?
definitely it adds to the charm.
I think part of me would not want to play one of these games with these mods and have nothing wrong, I kind of like. I'll send you the screenshot. I'll snip out the bit with the dude dunking on you and send it to you on Discord.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah. All right.
All
Well,
right.
cool. And the mods do appear to be working. So if there's any other decent texture ones beyond the basic ones you sent to me, let me know and I'll tinker around. I'll try putting them in the same. I'll basically do to them in Mod Manager what you did to my current ones, and then they should be working. But nice.
Wicked. Yeah, I'll let you know. Cool.
All right,
Well,
see you, dude.
see you in a bit.
I don't have to save before I leave, do I?
No, in fact, you
It's also-
can't. You just leave.
And then you come. All right. Cool.